So good afternoon, and thank you for joining me here today. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Salman, and I joined VGL Group in 2016 after graduating in computer science. I was part of the technology graduate program, and I'm now working as a UI developer in IDEO. So what's today all about? Today I'll be doing a talk called Conquering the Digital Revolution through 5G. So to kick things off, I'd like to show you guys a video.
5G is on. This is the beginning of a new era, and it's time to seize the opportunities. 5G will bring a fresh perspective to our lives. 5G will inspire the future in unimaginable ways. Simplicity leads to greater performance. Greater performance will lead to desired results. Everything is set and ready. The time is now. 5G is on, bringing ubiquitous connectivity. 5G is leading the way to a better future.
So there's three things I want to cover today. These are what is 5G, what 5G will enable, and will 5G kill us all? So firstly, what is 5G? Now to explain 5G, we're going to have to take a trip back in time and I have to explain the evolution of wireless technology, or the evolution of the Gs, as I like to call it. So it all started off in 1979, where we had the first blocky cell phones. These were them giant big things that you had to carry around, and they worked on analog signals and allowed you to make and receive phone calls. So though these were great, they were really big and they're not really portable at all, not to mention not the least they're fashionable. So this led to more research and design, and then we got the second generation, or known as 2G, for mobile phones. And this was when Nokia 810 came out. Who remembers that? We love snakes, didn't we? It was awesome. So this was quite a big evolution in the technology, as phones were a lot more portable now, so you could carry them in your pocket, make and receive phone calls. But this is when also short message service came out, or SMS, which gave us the ability to send and receive text messages, which is a big part of our lives today. WhatsApp and everything, we use SMS daily. This then led on to 3G, the third generation of wireless technology. And this is where I believe the digital revolution really started, because this enabled WAP, or Wide Access Protocol, to be enabled on our phones. But what does that mean? Now we suddenly had the ability to use internet on our phones. And this opened up a world of possibilities. Being able to view multimedia content and browse the internet on a phone is the heart of what we do today. And this is when we had the Blackberries and the Motorola Razr phones when they came out. And then this ultimately led to 4G, and this is the current standard that we use today. So the latest Galaxy devices, the iPhones, 4G was more of an upgrade to 3G, so providing better signals and better strength to deliver faster speeds. So instead of just watching movies on your phone, you can now have the ability to stream Netflix in full HD, and also make and receive video calls. So leading on, any guesses what's next? 5G. So as consumers, we naturally want the next best thing. We live in a time where technology is advancing at such a rapid rate that we get bored of our devices really quickly. And this leads to companies spending more time in research and development, and this ultimately led to 5G. Being the fifth generation of mobile wireless technology is the result of our growing demand to have an equally ubiquitous experience across all our devices. But what does that mean? So 5G will act as a catalyst in this digital revolution and this digital age and revolutionize the Internet of Things. This is a term given to the infinitely growing number of connected devices across the world, which has led to the globalization of a single network infrastructure. So that is 5G, but what will 5G actually enable? So 5G operates at a really low frequency and ultra low latency, and this provides for a like-for-like user experience. How many of you connected to the Wi-Fi here today? Is it fast? Probably not. And the reason that is, to give you an example, if I get a massive cake and put it on this table and tell everyone to have it, everyone's going to barge in and get a piece, but you're not all going to get a similar experience. You might have a big slice, you might have a small slice, no one knows. But if I put 100 cupcakes, everyone gets an equal piece, an equal size, and an equal experience. And that's what 5G is all about. It's about that lower frequency gives everyone equal bandwidth and an equal experience across the devices. So they can download, upload, go on the internet and stream stuff at a really fast pace. So you'll have the same experience from Wi-Fi and outside your house. So that's for the like-for-like experience, and 5G will also help release the full potential of everyday devices. So until now, we couldn't fully use the potential of our devices because we had a plateau onto how fast devices can go. So 5G will get rid of that gap and help progress us into the future. But it doesn't just end there. 5G will enable stuff like smart cities. So as we saw this morning, 5G can allow for stuff like the standardized drones, where drones can fly around together, all connected to each other, and to help deliver or receive parcels. And there's also been work done on drones scanning the roads to find potholes, then be put into another drone that will repair the pothole immediately. So that'd be quite good. It will also be create advances in medicine, where 5G, due to its ultra low latency, can allow you to your smart wearables to monitor devices monitor your vitals in lifetime. So it can detect emergencies and contact doctors and medical staff immediately without delay, and this can help save lives. It will also optimize transmissions for augmented and virtual reality. So at the moment, virtual reality is a bit laggy in terms of what you see on your phone or screen displayed. So who's seen the latest Spider-Man or Avengers movie? Heard of the EDIF glasses? Yep. So a company in Canada called Focus by Note, they're trying to use 5G, and they've actually created these glasses. You can go into a store, they'll scan your head and eyes and give you a pair. It'll probably cost a lot, but it's possible because of this. And it can scan your environment in live time and give you latest updates. So when you're using Google Maps, it will project the actual roads and signs directly, so it's like a holographic experience. So the future. So just how fast is 5G? So in lab conditions, scientists were able to get speeds of up to 20 gigabits per second. But we all know what they advertise isn't really what you get in real life. So in the live test in London, so behind me is the Galaxy Fold 5G device, they were able to get speeds of up to 1.5 gigabits per second, and that's an average speed in real life time, which is a lot faster than many of everyone's home broadband. Like Virgin Media provide like 300 megabytes per second. So it is insanely fast. And there's some stats of how fast they will download for those of you who are interested. So will 5G kill us all? That is the question. Now, I don't know about anyone else, but there's been so much spam and stuff sent to people saying that, ooh, 5G is a conspiracy by the government, it will mind control everyone, it will kill you, blah, blah, blah. But what is the actual truth behind this? So, I'm no scientist, but we live in this digital age. You can go home, you can look online, I've done my research, you can do your own. And the fact is, 5G runs on radio waves, and radio waves are non-ionizing. Now what that means is, if you look at the electromagnetic spectrum behind me, radiation is categorized into two fields, ionizing and non-ionizing. Ionizing means that the radiation carries enough energy to break apart your DNA and cause cellular damage. Non-ionizing is the opposite, which means it's safe. It doesn't have the power to do that. So the World Health Organization and International Commission of Non-Ionizing radiation protection, is it? Yep. They've confirmed this, that 5G operates way below that frequency and is a non-ionizing band. So it's in the safe zone. But still, why are all these conspiracy theories out there? Now the reason for this is, there was an experiment done a couple of years ago on a group of rats where they were blasted by 5G radiation every day for 2 years before they were born. And a couple of them developed cancerous tumor cells. But because of that, a lot of people are like, oh, that's really bad, 5G will cause cancer and everything. But the truth is, even the lead scientist of that study said that the results are inconclusive because they don't match real life conditions. How was the Hulk formed? He got blasted by gamma radiation and turned into this giant maniacal beast. So obviously, if I get blasted by radiation, if you lock me up in a machine or something, the same will happen. How many of us break our bones? We still go to the doctors and get an X-ray done. And X-ray is an ionizing radiation. It can cause cancer. But considered, we take precautions and do it safely. We just have to be careful and be smart about it. So 5G is safe. You can believe it. Unless you're a telescope. Either way, we will find out. So that's all from me today. 5G, a technology that will make the science fiction of tomorrow a reality of today. Thank you.